20th March, 5th April, 7th June. I lost track of time. I need a fucking break. Dear Eve, I know this letter isn't gonna go to you. What's the point then? But in the end, that's the main lesson. There isn't any point. Since you've left, it's been, what's the word I'm looking for? Hollow. Yes, that's what it is. I'm thinking of ending things. It's been going on in my head for quite some time now. I've calculated when I'm gonna do it. 3 days from now. You know why? We met that day. Don't feel bad, it's not your fault. Not entirely. But I think it's fair to say that people doesn't take their own life for just one reason. There's a lot of things leading up to it. Though I don't recall all the other reasons at this moment, all I think of is you. The city never sleeps, does it? City of million desires, love, hope. In a city of millions, how come I feel so alone? I checked in the very own resort we were in last time. The receptionist seemed robot-esque, as they always do. I remember cracking a pun in this lift. I said, "This elevator isn't uplifting at all." You smiled. Even after you stated all puns are equally terrible. Guess what? I don't do puns now, nor jokes. I barely smile. I mean, what for? Is there a reason? Was there ever a reason? I went to Foy's Lake today. I couldn't figure out what the fuss is all about. Maybe people like seeing restrained things. Well, why wouldn't they? We humans spend half of our lives trying to restrain ourselves. By the time we figure it out, it's too late. I wasn't any different. But seeing you walk away like that, maybe taught that to me. If I wasn't so distant or so full of myself, maybe you'd have stayed. But there's always another way to fuck things up. But I'm better, I think. Better than before. Though the bar wasn't much high, still that's an achievement. You don't think? Seeing the water reminded me of one thing though. Remember the poem I wrote to you once? I think you do. You weren't a robot like me. In my dreams we were together. Feisty wind followed us around. Our shadows didn't fade away, neither did our sorrows. But you had me. I had you. You touched my face, asked me if it was real. I couldn't say, but believe me, it was real, more real than we could ever be. The clock above us was getting frustrated. It was time to live my fairy tale. The shadows started to disappear, the melancholic river became dry. I didn't care, I didn't have to, 'cause you had me, and I had you. People find enjoyment in the silliest things. I like them doing it. It's one of the purest things. But also there's a sense of jealousy that's buried deep within me. For God knows how long. I bought a bottle of water and a packet of biscuit for no apparent reason at all. I don't know why I did it. Even I forgot to ask for the change. Silly me. But not everything needs explanations, do they? I'm doing dope for a while now. I just want to see you. Even for 1 second. I'd kill myself just to hear a chuckle of yours. Instead I keep having a dream where I'm at the end of a bridge. The sky is shinier than usual. But there's something wrong about the dream. I somehow know. There's a bizarre painting in my room. I can't figure out what to make of it. There's a starfish under a tree, and also in between a red sunflower. Is this a social commentary on environmentalism, or the artist was on drugs? Well, art can be many things. Went to see a fish park of some sort. Wasn't a pleasing experience. It was kind of sad seeing the mightiest leaders of oceans trapped in an aquarium. Reminds me of people with wasted potentials. There's nothing worse than that. Only a few selected people are given this gift. Why not use them? What could go wrong? You might fail. Just like the people who made this bizarre fish park. Somehow, I don't see how can people love this park. All I can think about is fish sticks and fries. If you're given the option to choose one last film you'll ever watch, what would you choose? Maybe I can guess. It's a strong guess. It's Annie Hall, isn't it? It's frustrating that it's your favorite movie of all time. Like, there's so much to choose from. You have to choose a film where a pretentious guy with glasses talks for 2 hours about random observations, weird philosophies. Anyway, I'm gonna go see my last movie. I'm thinking, what should I watch? Dead Poets Society, Into the Wild, or musical like Singing in the Rain. Well, I went with a Vin Diesel movie. Wasn't much of a choice, it was the only film available. Though it's helping me in a way. I want to die soon. And it's boosting my will to take my own life. How was the day, you ask? Not a fan. Was bored the entire time. But there's always a tomorrow, right? Maybe for the first time ever, it is a better tomorrow. We're intentionally missing out on a lot of things. Life's a bitch, but at the same time, it's immensely beautiful. That makes me wonder. Rethink some things, but I don't want to think about it. I've always been the guy who kept his promise. Remember when Raju went to Rangamati? He kept saying that it's a paradise. We don't deserve this kind of beauty in country like this. Though he's talking some sense about the country being shitty, but a place in this shithole, a paradise. I don't know. Raju is always over-exaggerating everything, but I would give him benefit of the doubt. Beauty is subjective. He's describing as he saw it. There's no reason I'll see Rangamati is the same way. You know what? I take it back. Yeah, it is paradise. But sometimes it feels good to be wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I bought an old book at a store today. I don't really know why. I found the name interesting. The book wasn't much special, but I found a poem in the first page, written by some guy, Irad, back in 2012. The poem goes like, Jyotsna diye abedon janabo tomai, tepantore nirbashito sthane, যেখানে প্রেম ভেসে আসে বসন্তের বাতাসে কিংবা কৃষ্ণচূড়ার লালে, তখনও কি ফিরিয়ে দেবে আমায়? If I was a lady, I wasn't gonna leave him empty-handed. Poets should be loved, but in some ironic way they have suffered the most. I wonder where Irad is now. Maybe he found the love of his life. He's happy and a proud father of 2 beautiful kids. Maybe in this nihilistic mess, I wanna believe that. The day's here. I've come to the very place we first met. Shared an awkward laugh. You said you never want to leave this place ever. You asked the clock to stop. I don't know about you, but for me, it stopped. At least once in my life, it has stopped. I've been living the same awkward laugh with you over and over again, and to be honest, I'm not tired of it. I'll never be tired of it. This reminds me of a poem I wrote yesterday. I was in the middle of an ocean once, no man's land, a small grieving paradise where the wave whispers softly, "Go." Where should I go now? There's no place left. Every story comes to an end. Maybe this is it. This is the end of the line. Time is a weird thing, right? The passage of time is something we all experience. For some, time passes slowly. For others, it goes by way too quickly. But I have kind of a weird relationship with time. When I wanted it to go fast, it just arrogantly put its foot down. And when I begged for it to stop, it just went away like psh, like I was nothing more than a petty observer. The world's shitty. A place so fucked up that it's hard to breathe in peace even for a second. Believe me, I know. But somehow, at the end of the day, it always redeems itself, doesn't it?